Hi everyone. I just wanted to show you what I narrowed all of my scraps down to. I separated them by size and color, and instead of making a bunch of little tags, I had started to, but I decided that I was just going to cut them. I had started to make tags, but I decided I'm just going to cut them down to shapes, different shapes, and just store them in here. And that's what I decided to do. Like when I'll do a project, I'll have just come in here and pick out whatever I want or the colors or whatever, and I'll get whatever I need. And then, but it's nice and organized. I like it. I like the way it turned out. I just wanted to show you that I did organize um, my teeny tiny scraps. Um, this is the stencil that I had said that I made, the stencil, and I have different sizes. I just have them in another place over there. And whenever I end up with a shape that I like, I save it and I write the size of it, and I go that way to get the different tags. Now these here, I wanted to start by telling you the stuff how I save money. I save a lot of money going to the Dollar Tree. I go to the Dollar Tree a lot before I make my projects. I make a list of what I need and I go to the Dollar Tree. At the Dollar Tree, if you think out of the box, you can save yourself a lot of money. You can antique or color. Of course, there's a lot of other things. My style is antique, so I'm always looking out for things that I could make antique look older, or anything like that is what I'm always looking for. Like these cards here. These cards are paint chips from Home Depot, and I'll cut them up into different sizes or shapes, and put little cutouts on them, and those will be my tags. If you think out of the box, you can save yourself a lot of money. These tags right here are the tags that I made for the next mini that I'm making. And these tags right here are the tags that I'm using for my next mini. And I used food coloring on them right here. I was a little heavy-handed on here. And what I did was, instead of leaving it like that, what I did was I put Mod Podge on it. Now the Mod Podge I also make it myself. This is an old bottle that I had bought, the antique Mod Podge, but I tested it up against the one that I make, and it's the same exact thing. This is the one I make. The bottle was empty, and what I make is, I buy this also at the Dollar Tree. You put this whole thing in here, and then you put half a cup of water, mix it up really good, and there you go. You have Mod Podge. There's also a lot of different videos on YouTube, and you can go ahead and see which one is best for you. These tags were also decorated with, you see I don't know if you can see the little shimmering. They are decorated with this. This is awesome. This is also from the Dollar Tree. This is makeup. It says for the cheeks and for your face and all that stuff like that. And I put it all around the edging on here of my cards. And this is very pretty. And there you go. Think out of the box. I also buy napkins, stickers, glue dots, and this really big thick pack of tickets. You dye them whatever color you want. $1. Saving a lot of money. Tissue paper. You get tissue paper, you stamp on it whatever colors you want. I saw similar, well, it was tissue paper with the black stamps on them all over the place to use for decoupage, and it was $9 for 2 sheets of tissue paper, and $5 shipping and handling over at HSN. I can do it myself and decoupage with that. All this, I use it for staining all of the edges. I love this color of brown. It's very, very pretty. The brown and the black is also awesome. You just shake it up, and the little applicator is even really cool. And this is from the Dollar Tree. You get 3 colors for $1. And it doesn't stink. That's what I love about it. These come in small, medium, and large. I get those. The instant coffee that I use to stain my paper, I get it from the Dollar Tree. I get clear packing tape. I could get I could make my own washi tape, or I could buy washi tape there. This is fabric washi, and this is the plastic one. I get my ribbon. Like I said, I go there first, and then whatever I don't find, these are the foam squares that you use, and you could get it in a roll of tape, and you could get it in a roll of foam, or the round little whatchamacallits, but I prefer these because you get a lot more. It's like double the amount in the pack that I get. You could shop around at the different Dollar Trees, and you can find yourself construction paper, copy paper, even tracing paper. I found tracing paper at the Dollar Tree one time, but I haven't seen it again. So it's almost like whenever you see it, get it. This ribbon is also from the Dollar Tree. I love this ribbon. Okay, this is from the Dollar Tree. These pens. You could also get markers, but the markers aren't as good as the Sharpies. I get Sharpies, a big pack of Sharpies, and I use those. I also get tape. I get clear tape. I get blue tape. I get duct tape. I get that from the Dollar Tree also. Now, if you think out of the box, I was looking for another project. This is from another project that I'm making. I made this out of cardboard because I was looking on the internet for 2 gates, and they were very expensive and not the size that I wanted. So I made my own out of cardboard, and I painted them, sanded them around the edges, and there you go. You can make so many things with cardboard. It's very easy. And here, I go to secondhand stores, or I go to church functions or things like that where they have lace, they have fabric, they have curtains. These were curtains. This is left over from the piece that I made for another scrapbook that I'm making, and I just sewed them together. This started off like this, and then I coffee stained it. This was another. It's beautiful, and I sewed them together. I made the crisscross with the same ribbon from the Dollar Tree, and it's quite a bit of ribbon that they give you. They give you 5 yards for $1. Then you can't go wrong with that. So I sewed it across, and I coffee stained the whole thing. Now, if you don't like vintage, you could stain it with the food coloring. Is that what I do a lot of the material with? You could stain it pink, you could stain it blue, you could stain it yellow, red, green, whatever color it is that you want to go with, and that's how I do it. I save a lot of money doing things on my own. If I need paper or fabric or anything, I made a lot of the flowers for the next journal that I'm making. It's the love letter journal. I made a lot of flowers with this material also because I got a really good deal at the local church. They had a bazaar going on, and they had, wow, I had so many yards of this lace for just $2. So I made little flowers to do the decorations. It's so many things that if you think out of the box, you can save a lot of money. Oriental Trading also has a very, very good deal on paint, acrylic paint, which is what I use a lot, and buttons. They sell the big 8 pints, I think it is, of basic colors, and it's only what, like 20 something dollars. Go on there and check, and I just get the big gallon of the white, and you mix and match, and you can make your own colors. You don't have to buy individual little bottles, which that adds up and puts a hole in your pocket. I get the big bag of buttons. I get like 500 buttons or at Oriental Trading for maybe like 3, 4, 5 bucks, maybe I think it is. And I've been buying from them since my kids were little. I used to do all of their parties, favors, and everything. I used to do it through Oriental Trading. They're very, very cheap. At BJ's, I get my manila folders, copy paper, and construction paper because it's cheaper. It's cheaper than Office Depot, cheaper than Walmart, cheaper than all that stuff. Now, for fabric, I found that Walmart is cheaper than Joann's or than Hobby Lobby. And I get my fabric, my muslin, and burlap from there. Lace, I always like to stick to flea markets and secondhand stores because lace, it's kind of expensive. It gets up there. Now, for secondhand stores, I buy old broken jewelry. I buy books. I get lace. Sometimes you get bargains on lace on curtains. Beautiful stuff. I buy that. And from Home Depot, I get my Sharpies. I get of course, the paint chip samples that I showed you. I buy the blue tape, which is my friend. That is my friend because it doesn't stick permanently. It's just an extra hand for me, just like my uh, clothespins that I use. Those are to hold stuff when it's drying or whatever. And of course, the hardware. If you are into the what is that? All of that hardware stuff and all those gears and everything that go to Home Depot. They have really good deals, and you could buy them like by the pound and stuff, and it's so much cheaper. Um, Now for tools, I go to Harbor Freight. These are magnets from Harbor Freight. I got 10 magnets in this little container for $2 or $3. I don't remember how much it was. I just told my husband I need like 5 of these because they're very reasonable. You go online and you look for them, and they're just ridiculously expensive. Um, I get my Dremel tool. My Dremel tool actually got in all of the fixings. I attachments. I got it at Home Depot. I got that on sale, and that I splurge. When you can splurge, I splurge on things that are important, like some particular stamps, die cuts, things like that. But on basic things, if you try to cut back and think out of the box, you can save yourself so much money, and then you can invest whatever that money you save, you can invest it in the big stuff, like my big tools, my big. I don't buy my glue gun. I don't go like pink is my favorite color and all that glittery thing, but I don't look at that. I look at its function. And I bought my glue gun. I bought it about 10 years ago, and it's an industrial one. It's a big one, and it's nice. It works. It does what I need it to do, and it doesn't break after like the ones that you buy for $1.99. They're gonna break after a couple of months. So invest yourself in good things and things that you need, like tools. Your tools is something that you should invest in, and then like the little things like this, it does the same job, and you can save so much money. Um, Remember, you're buying, in most of these things, you're buying the name. You're not buying the actual product. And if you think out of the box, you can make it yourself. You can look at things in a different way. You can make a lot of your own stuff. That tissue paper really got me. I still haven't gotten over the fact that it was $9 for 2 sheets of tissue paper stamped on, and $5 shipping and handling. That that really got me. But if you look at things like that, and you just don't let your, when you go to a store, don't just go and say, because they have a lot of beautiful things. I mean, I'll be the first one to say, wow, those are really beautiful and nice things. But if you can make it yourself, try to make it yourself, and be unique. Make your own stuff, and that way it'll even call more the attention because you made it yourself. When you look at it, you're like, wow, I made it myself. and I didn't have to buy everything and make everything that everybody else is doing. That's how I think, and I think it's that's why I admire a lot this lady Arthology. She makes her own things, and I enjoy watching her. She enjoys what she's doing. You can see that she likes what she's doing. I respect that. I encourage you to try to think out of the box, make your own stuff, be unique. Everyone has beautiful talents here on YouTube, and I just love watching you guys' video. I want to thank you very, very, very much for watching these past videos. And well, what I went through with my daughter was not easy, but I got through it, and thank God. I thank God every day because He has been good to me. And keep watching. I have a lot more things in store. I have a lot more things coming up, and God willing, everything is gonna work out, and I will be making more videos as time goes on. It's just the time that I need to invest in making more videos is what I'm short of course, because you have to work, you have to do so many things, and everybody is the same way here on YouTube. But it was nice of you to stop by. I do appreciate all of the comments and questions. There's the one girl that I do want to put in here. The one girl that asked me to show her how to make the vintage travel journal that I made. I will be making your video. I will be making your video. I have not forgotten. Um, I will probably be starting to making your video tomorrow or the day after. And all the questions that you have made me, I have personal messaged me and everything. I'm always on it. I always try to thank everyone that comes on my channel, everybody that comments, everybody that likes, everybody that subscribes. I do uh, like to touch bases with you, and I do thank you. If I don't do it immediately, it's not because I don't want to or I don't care. I care about all of your comments and all of my subscribers, and I do appreciate all of you. It's just that sometimes situations and circumstances don't allow me to answer or get to you as soon as I would like to. Again, I want to thank you. God bless everyone, and you will be seeing me again. My next journal is my love letter journal, and that is a big project that I'm working on. It's a big pain, but I'm gonna get it done sometime next week, and I'll be back on here. Thank you for stopping by. Bye bye.